Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm doing a little bit of a shoppable. I'm trying to find the product I'm going to show and eat. Trying to find it. I wish there was a way to search. TikTok does not make things easy ever. Where are they? Where? I want to pin it. Dude, you know what? Thank you for the heart, me, Choco. I see you over there. Oh, I'll just pin this because it's one of them. But how are you? I'm going to show. Hey, oops. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm doing a shoppable. I don't have the same effects on here, so you only get this because I don't have the other one on my phone. I don't have it. But welcome in. I am just passing through. That's no problem. That's awesome. Doing the flybys. I'm gonna eat the legendary protein cinnamon roll. Thank you for the music on stage. I'm doing my shoppable live. I don't want this script. I know more about this product than they do. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you for the rose, Steve. That you sent your first gift ever to me? That's hi unfolded. Welcome in. That is amazing. That just said that you sent your first gift ever to me. Thank you. Um, so hi unfolded. Welcome in. I am doing the legendary protein cinnamon rolls this morning. I was trying to pin it. That's another product down there that I pinned up. The chocolate cake. Toaster pastries. I'm out of them right now. I have to get more because I like chocolate a lot more than I like cinnamon, but I like cinnamon too. So, the protein, legendary foods protein pastry. It's like a Pop Tart. I do that as well, like the cinnamon version. You know, I'm a creature of habit, so I typically will only do the things that I do every day, every day. Um, Hey, Mr. Bill. Again, I can only do these sounds. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Super fan, Mr. Bill is here. Got a couple of super fans in the house today. TJ is here. Welcome in, TJ. I got cinnamon rolls. They're legendary protein. They're 20 grams of protein. They're gluten free, which is really good for me because I can't eat normal cinnamon rolls because I have celiac disease. Um, my live goal was achieved. Thank you, Unfold It. We're gonna reset that so we can get pushed out a little bit more. Thank you, Unfolded. I can't see the comments, so just give me a moment. Doing all the things. There we go. So there are 20 grams of protein. They're only a net carb, which is what they talk about with sugar, blood sugar impact or whatever, of 5 grams, 5 grams. But there's 22 carbohydrates. They're healthier carbs and 9 grams of fiber. There's no sugar, and the sugar source is coming from erythritol, which is an artificial sugar. But it's 10 grams of fat, 2 grams of saturated fat. There's no trans fat. There's no cholesterol. The sodium is very low. It's 380. So compared to a lot of other things on the market, it's very low. Still a lot because it's processed food, and processed food has to have sodium in it to keep it from doing its thing, you know, rotting. But 20 grams of protein. And this, hey, Mr. Bill, thank you for the figure heart. This is the cinnamon roll. It's not very big. I don't know what I can compare it to. I don't have anything to compare it to. Oh, well, look, we can compare it. This is a 16-ounce bottle. So they're not like the humongous cinnamon rolls that you get at a bakery, but they're a little smaller. But it's not it's maybe an inch high. They're frosted. You can put them in the microwave. I don't normally. Thank you for the likes. Unfolded. Thank you. And I eat them. I don't bite into them. I break them apart. So I'll typically take this because it is like a cinnamon roll. Take it and see how it when it's warm, it's easier to do. It's much easier to do. So I'm gonna take the piece off. You can see it's got all that yummy cinnamon in there, and the icing is on top and everything. And then the inside is just like a cinnamon roll. Whoop, I'm losing pieces of icing on my thing. But these are really good. I like eating them. I enjoy them. Legendary. Legendary. Um, I was trying to find it. Just give me a second here. I was trying to find it in my shop, and I know they're in there, but maybe they're not. They should be. I'm searching. Legend, legendary. I have the sweet rolls in there. I'm just showing you them because that's what I eat. That's what I'm eating. The sweet roll, why the wild blueberry ones in there. I'm just not a blueberry fan. It's not my thing. Oh, the other ones they're unavailable. They're unavailable. That is why. I've got like 70 things in there. It's all protein stuff. Uh, we've got a cinnamon roll, and that's what I'm eating, and they're yummy, delicious. I love eating them. You got 10 grams of protein. They come in wild berry, which is like a berry flavor, and chocolate, and the cinnamon. I've had the chocolate ones before; those were good too. But I prefer to have them as the cinnamon because that's what they are. Cinnamon rolls. Cinnamon roll. Mr. Bill, you hit my goal halfway. Unfolded came in and left. We've got people, they want me to co-host with them. It's too early for that. I don't really want to go back to work, but I have to. But I'm eating these so I can take my antibiotic. And the calories is only 200. Hey, Savage Assassin, welcome in. I have the wild berry one, my thing. Um, I have my chocolate cake ones. These are their protein pastries. They're really yummy. And they taste kind of like the these taste sort of like the cinnamon rolls, but the texture is a little different because it's more like a Pop Tart. The protein pastries. And there's a brown cinnamon one. I've got the chocolate cake ones. Those are my more favorite ones because I like chocolate. I'm a chocolate fiend. Just chocolate, 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 everything. It's really yummy. But all of their products. Hi, educator. Welcome in. Welcome in. You can put them in the microwave for 10 seconds. and they do heat up, and like the icing that was showing you before. Happy Tuesday. The icing I was showing you before, because I've eaten a majority of it, educated, and Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill is in here watching me. Um, I've eaten a majority of it. So this is the legendary protein roll, which I only have in my shop. I couldn't find the cinnamon one anymore. So I have the wild berry one. It's a berry flavor. It's so yummy. But if you put it in the microwave, it just gets a little ooey gooey. It's probably why I don't really like it like that. Because I have a texture thing and I don't like getting my hands dirty. I don't want to eat it with a fork. But they're 20 grams of protein. Oh, thank you, Ajita. You just became the title gifter of my kissy hearts. And you know what's funny? And you reached level 13. Thank you. You know what's funny? I wanted to set that as my goal this morning, and I didn't. Hi, new creations. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just doing a little shoppable. Thank you for the heart me. Just doing a little shoppable of some of the stuff that I eat. I have the pastry, the protein pastry down there in my shop, put pinned, and the chocolate ones I'm out of at my house. I have to get more. It's a single. It's not like Pop Tarts. You don't get two in a thing. You only get one. These are also 20 grams of protein, and the sugar is extremely low. So most of them are zero sugars, and some of them are less than 1 gram. 22 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fiber. Hard to get. Thank you for the share outs. It's hard to get 9 grams of fiber, 9 grams of fiber in a processed food, a processed food. So this company, N Plus Nutrition, which I've been a supporter of since 2010. I brought it into my old supplement store when I had a supplement store in 2011 when they went into the distribution because they're based out of California. I was telling new creations about them the other day. Eating my cinnamon roll. I showed how big they are. They're really not that large, but they're very filling. This was what I was eating. Um, I eat these too. It's a good, really good, quick breakfast for me, especially since I like junk food. Why? Why did it filter that comment? It filtered your emoji. Isn't that weird? TikTok is really cracking down. It's hilarious. I love watching them. They're like, you can't be happy. No happy emojis. You're supposed to be happy and come on here and be positive, but we're not going to allow happy emojis in the comments. People can't be happy with you. I have no idea why they filtered that, but I unfiltered it. So the ones that I have, high cali, welcome in, legendary foods protein pastry. I really like that one. That's why I pinned it because I am a chocolate fiend. I only have right now the cinnamon ones because I ate all of my chocolate ones and I have to get more. But they're most of their products are 20 grams of protein, and for a any human, any humanoid on this, as one of my followers says, humanoids, anyone who does, hi Tina, welcome in, does function in the world and wakes up and breathes, you need 60 to 90 grams of protein minimum. So that's your bare minimum every day to just function, just to get up and wake up and walk around and breathe. That's it. So to be able to get 20 grams of protein in something that's like junk food, it's a healthier version of a junk food. It's an advantage, you know? Um, so I always go to this. You just eat steak and eggs. I wish I could have eaten steak and eggs. I'm lazy in the morning. Plus my stomach can't handle it. I have to wait like a few hours before I can like even this. I should be waking up. I used to wake up every morning and drink a protein shake. I would make a smoothie because it was easy and I could sip on it and it was not heavy on my stomach. But in my situation currently, sometimes well, I can't do the blender because I don't have one right now. And with making a shake and stuff, just in a shaker cup, sometimes it's hard. What's breakfast? Tina, get in my shop, get in my shop. Because this is what I used to tell all of my clients at the gym. If you were Tina, you're into cars, right? You're into cars. Yeah. Okay. If you were gonna get in one of those nice vehicles that you go in and go to these shows with, I saw it was safe. I know what you meant. Um, oh no, hi, finding courage, welcome in. Tina, listen to me. I'm gonna give you an analogy that I used to use with my clients all the time. If you were gonna go on a trip and the day before your car, thank you for the repost, your car going down to an eighth of a tank of gas, almost nothing in your car, and you just barely made it home, right? In the morning, and you were going to go somewhere, and it was like 150, 200 miles. Would you just get in your car and start driving? What would the first thing you would do be? You wouldn't just get in your car and start driving away, because what would happen to your car if you tried to drive 150, 200, 300 miles somewhere? No gas. Exactly. So your calorie, everybody thinks, and I know this is probably not your situation, but this is a generalized thing in society and in general, especially for women. Um, Everybody thinks calories are the enemy. Calories are not the enemy. Calories are your gas for your tank, your body. Your body is a gas tank. So in the morning when you get up, you've exhausted almost every single calorie that you've ingested from the day before because the your calorie burns your body burns a ton of calories while you're sleeping. So when you wake up, the first thing you're supposed to is eat within 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes is better because then your body goes from being anabolic, which is utilizing all of the things for the right processes and building muscle, to catabolic, which means that it's burning the wrong things, not any fat. And I know you're not overweight or anything, but it doesn't matter. Everybody needs muscle mass, especially women. Women need the more muscle mass that we have, the less likely we are to break bones and get osteoporosis. Women fall all the time and break their hips when they get older. But the more muscle mass you have, the more bone density you have. So the stronger your bones are. It's it all connects together. It's all it all connects together. So eating within 30 minutes of getting up is your best bet. That's why I did a shake. I have been having issues lately, so I've been eating like an hour after I get up, hour and a half, and brain function, yes. It's everything. It's food is your fuel. Food is where you get your nutrients. Your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fats are all made up of amino acids and well, your protein's amino acids. And the fats have the fatty acid cells, which are delivering things to your body and they help you produce hormones. um, Carbohydrates are what is your fuel for your body. It's what gives you energy. And everybody thinks carbs are the enemy, but they're not. You need carbohydrates. You just may not need that many of them because if you're not a very active person and you're not running around and you're not, like, I always use the analogy of people who run like marathons. If you're not a marathon runner or an avid, like out hiking and stuff like that, you drink water and Dr. Pepper. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta get this up here. I can't really say much about that. I don't drink water most of the time. I need flavored, but I still drink a ton of liquid that's sugar free because I've got hypoglycemia. I'm borderline diabetic. That's been happening, and that's probably due to what's wrong with my liver. I have something called hereditary hemochromatosis, which is an iron overload syndrome. I've got herniated discs in my back and my neck. I've got legal sac impingement with those discs, so this goes numb. Yesterday, my foot was completely numb. That was fun. Um, because the one in my back I got punched in the back in April, right in my L5S1 where I have a herniation and I had to go to the hospital twice. Hyperglycemia. Hyperglycemia is when it's up. Uh, used to get, yeah, Tina, you and I, I hear the things that are going on with you. But then people look at us, right? They look at us and thank you for the prayers. I appreciate you. People look at us and they're like, "Yeah, but you look healthy." I'm like, "But I don't feel good." I most of the days I was talking to Bree, your sugar drops at it. The hypoglycemia. That's hypoglycemia, where your sugar drops out of nowhere. That would probably be the Dr. Pepper. You know, I don't do sugar, and I try to eat carbohydrates throughout the day to keep my blood sugar. Like this will hold me over until about 11, and then that's when I go into work. So right before I go into work, I usually eat something else. I've had it ever since I was a kid. I've actually blacked out and had to go to the hospital. I've woken up, and the first time that that happened, it was after Brian passed away, and I didn't feel right. I woke up, I did not feel good, and I went down the stairs of the house that I was living in, and yeah, that you probably were you did you have gestational diabetes or were you borderline during your pregnancy? Because that will cause issues. No, sometimes people get hypoglycemia. I got tested years ago, but back in January of 2018, I didn't eat anything weird. I had a normal day the day before. I didn't exercise more or anything like that. I went to sleep and I got up. I had a day off from everything. I didn't have to store, I didn't have to teach, I didn't have anything. And I haven't had a cycle. Yeah, hormones play a big, huge, huge part in food processing. Hormones and what happens. It's good that you haven't had a seizure in over a year. Your hormones are probably balanced out. Hormones are probably balanced out. I came down the stairs and I felt woozy, so I was like had my hands out like this to like because I didn't have a handrail to go down the stairs, and I was like kind of wobbling down the stairs, and I got into, "Hey, welcome in. Thank you for taking a look at my shopping bag." Um, the product number one is this, just so you know, the protein pastries. And I have the cinnamon ones right now. I ran out of my chocolate ones. I have to get more. But these are the cinnamon ones. I love the chocolate ones. They taste good heated up. When I got downstairs, I had to go to the bathroom and I thought maybe I had to do number two. So and it was making me feel like nauseous and dizzy. So I went to the bathroom and I didn't have to. And I don't I remember getting up and feeling like I had to throw up. So I was standing over the sink because I couldn't get down on the floor and I wound up in the living room, and I don't know how. And I was face down on my um thank you for the follow. I was face down on my end table. I had knocked off my laptop, but I didn't throw it. I think I moved everything. I have no idea what happened. But I was literally hugging the end table and I woke up and I was like, what just happened? And when I stood up, I remember looking at the kitchen and getting into the kitchen and somehow I laid down and I had my arms out at my sides. My feet were all together, so I called it the Jesus pose. I was laying in the Jesus pose and I was drenched in sweat when I woke up and I felt like garbage. I was hot, but was cold and the floor was cold because it was January and it was a tile floor and I didn't feel good. And I thought maybe I was having a heart attack or a stroke or something because of all the stress that was going on. And that's not what happened. My blood sugar just tanked and I blacked out from it. And that I had issues when I was younger with it as well. I had a lot of issues with it when I was younger. I used to have to drink orange juice or eat something that was sugary to get my blood sugar back up. It was not fun. Not fun. The second time that that blackout thing happened, it's always when I went to the bathroom. That was in 2022. Yeah, April of 2022. I know what that was. I ate too many potato chips the day before. I ate like half a bag of potato chips. Thank you for the heart, me, Jamie. And then I went home and I had ice cream. I ate a hot fudge sundae. And then I went to bed and I woke up in the middle of the night. Thank you for the tap, Sister Alice. Woke up in the middle of the night and I had to use the bathroom. And I remember going to pull my sweatpants up. And I don't know how long I was passed out for, but I blacked out and my bathroom was tiny. So I was really lucky I didn't have my head on the toilet or the vanity or the tub because somehow I like curled up and was laying in the fetal position. But I had bruises. Thank you for the heart, me. I had bruises on my chest and I had bruises on my arm and bruises on my leg from hitting the floor. And I had to go for a mammogram that morning. And I went, and the lady didn't want to do the mammogram because I had bruising. And I was like, just do the mammogram because you're going to do an ultrasound anyway. Doesn't matter. And then I went to the hospital. And again, it was my blood sugar. You just reached level 7, Sister Alice. Look at you. We're back to being able to do this. I'm doing it from my phone, and I got some of the options here. So I've been through a lot of different medical things. I've been through, a lot of different things, but this is a savior for me because, like I said, everybody needs 60 to 90 grams of protein a day, 60 to 90 grams of protein a day, bare minimum just to wake up and breathe. And when you're lifting weights, the average is 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So it's not everybody says 1 pound. Thank you for the finger heart, Sister Alice. Everybody says like 1 pound for 1 gram of protein, and it's not. So you have to figure out what your body composition is. And thank you for the finger heart and increase your protein intake to maintain your muscle mass. And then we just reached a live goal. Set up a new goal. I'm following the advice of my manager, Bree, the live host manager. We're gonna go to I'm trying to find it. We'll do those. We're gonna put those like that. There we go. Because part of your live goal is when you hit those little live goals and you do these little mini goals, it pushes you out to the FYP more. So you get seen more. And I'm doing a shoppable live. So on my shoppable live right now, I've been on here for 29 minutes. I've gotten 237 views, 2 new followers, 9 gifters. And I'm doing pretty well with that. So I was going to do a shoppable for about 40 minutes just to, because I haven't done it in a while. But this is one of the products I've pinned, the legendary pastry pastry cake. The one that I pinned is I'm going to unpin that and pull that up. Jamie can tell you, she's down there in the chat. She can type in there and say she literally eats this stuff all day. I eat these, I eat the Quest brownies. I have some of the Quest products. Quest I've been supporting forever. There they are. There they are. These are the ones that I have currently, but they have a bunch of different flavors. There's 20 grams of protein. There are 0 sugars, 9 grams of fiber. So you tell me in a product that tastes like this, where you can get 9 grams of fiber. And this fiber, I'm pretty sure, this is, oh, it's too good. It's, where's the fiber in here? There's a bug in here. I'm trying to find the fiber. Quest uses, I don't know what the fiber is coming from. That's weird. Polydextrose, collagen peptides. Might be from, huh, that's weird. Doesn't really have that on there, but I know this one, oh, they changed it too. Oh, there it is. It's citrus fiber. They use citrus fiber in the Quest products. Um, I didn't want to misquote it, but these, the ones that I have pinned up, where to put that pastry thing, it's the same size as a Pop Tart, a lot healthier. They're more expensive, and I know that, but think about this. Think about this. If you eat a Pop Tart, there's what, 20, 30 grams of protein or sugar in them? It says no sugar. The sugar that's in it is replaced with protein, basically. Um, they definitely aren't the same texture as a Pop Tart. I will definitely say that. But I have celiac disease, they're gluten free. So for me, it's really good. For me, I get to eat something that I don't get to eat. And the gluten free ones, they're worse than the Pop Tarts. They're higher in carbohydrates, they're higher in calories. This is only 200 calories or 180 calories. Um, those Pop Tarts for me are like 200 calories. They're smaller. The texture is gross. Like they fall apart. Um, gluten free is really, really hard to do. It's a very difficult thing to do. So, um, and to get 20 grams of protein is difficult. I appreciate you guys all tapping out the live down there. I gotta grab a tissue. Ah, because when I yawn, I get tears. And I always thought it was weird, but apparently it's a normal thing. I am not crying. I just literally yawn and I get tears. And then this eye, this one, my right eye, when I was in my early 20s, I had Bell's palsy and the whole right side of my face was paralyzed for like a week. That was fun. Um, that's why this eye sometimes looks weird. It doesn't close the same way. It doesn't I don't have full control over it. I'm not like a lot of people who get Bell's palsy where they have like the droop, the whole droop, kind of like a stroke. I was very lucky in that sense, but it was still not the most fun thing to wake up and feel like you got punched in the face on the left hand side of your face and then go in the bathroom and see that your face isn't moving and wonder what the heck is wrong, especially when you're 20 and you have, or like you're 21, 22, whatever I was, and you're like, how can I be having my face like have a stroke when I'm not that old? And then you walk out of there, and I was living with my parents, and my mom said, my mom goes, "You look retarded." That's what she said to me. Meanwhile, I'm hysterically crying after she says that because my mom had no sympathy for the fact that my face was frozen. Yeah, great, great family. So when people tell me to, I've forgiven them, but it doesn't mean that I have to associate with them. I know that that's just my family and they're never going to change. So, um, I am going to get off of this shoppable. I'm going to delete these products out of here because if I don't, do you know what's going to happen? I will get a violation for not actively showing. I wonder if I do it this way. If I'm not actively showing products, I can get in trouble by TikTok. I can get in trouble by TikTok and get a violation. And if you get too many violations, you're not allowed to do TikTok shop anymore. How do I get can I do this on my computer? I wonder, I have this new thing. Um, there's a TikTok streamer desktop. It's it's like TikTok Live Studio, but it's for um TikTok. Oh wow. I'm live on my watch this. I want to show you guys. This is really cool. Do you see that? That's me. I had no idea that that was that. So this does work. I can pin things from my computer, guys. I'm learning all the tricks. This is crazy. This is so cool. It's showing me, it's showing me live. This is so cool. Did anybody know you could do this? Did anyone else do shop? I can see all the comments. This is so cool. I see all of the comments coming in. I see everybody just joining in. Did anybody know about this TikTok shop streamer desktop? Does anyone do shoppables? I had these. I wonder, edit. Ooh, and is it going to change? I did. I can use my computer. So look, Quest protein peanut butter cups. That's another one. These came out. These will make your mouth dry. I will say that. They will make your mouth dry. They do. I say it sucks the saliva out of your mouth, but I like these. They taste like peanut butter cups. I honestly don't even like Reese's peanut butter cups anymore because I like the way these are. They're not as like the peanut butter in a peanut butter cup is a little creamy. This is so cool though. I just was able to pin that really, really easily. This is so crazy what TikTok is doing. They're just improving and improving and improving. There's a flash sale, guys, and it ends in 6 hours and 35 minutes. 6 hours for a 12 count to get those for 25.99. That's actually really good because I had gotten mine in the 4 count and the 4 count costs about $8, $9. So four there's 4 times 3 is 12. So there's 4 in the box, 12. Think about that. I was paying $9. 9 times 3 is $27. So that's saving a couple bucks. And I'm pretty sure it's free shipping on those. Let me see. Is it free shipping? Let me see. Non-returnable. Oh no, this one's 9.99 shipping. I'm gonna have to find better sellers for these things. I'm gonna have to go through my TikTok shop. I have so many things that I'm doing. I'm doing Family Feud. I'm doing TikTok shop. I'm doing normal lives. I'm working a job. I was sick. I'm trying to get rid of all of these products so I could bring people in boxes if they want to come up. Mr. Bill bounced on me. I don't know if Callie's still in here. I know you're in here, Sister Alice. How are you doing? I just don't want to get in trouble for having a shoppable live. Hey, Chrissy M. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just emptying out my. Is there a way to just like select all of the products? Hi, Mr. Bill. You're back. Thank you for the finger heart. I'm trying to get all this stuff. Did you see this? Did you see? I don't want that like that. Oh my God. What is happening? I can see on the computer. Do you see this? Why is it not picking it up? That's you on the computer. You can't see it because I have
Cool.
a green screen. But that's me on the computer.
Rogue
It's
just
on the
joined you.
computer. That's so cool. It's really, really cool. But I'm trying to delete all these products so I don't get in trouble. Because I don't want to do any more shoppable. I don't want to talk about products anymore. I actually just want to go back to sleep. What are you doing?
I'm on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
Oh, that's not a fun place to be.
Better than their
Put too
two-lane
many.
highways.
I put too many products in here. So I put way too many products in here. I don't know what I was thinking this morning. I don't want to add it to the cart. Why am I adding it to the cart? Thank you. Delete. I don't know what I'm doing. How many more things are in here? Oh, Jesus. Because if I leave all this stuff in the cart, it'll yell at me for not doing a shoppable anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But you can't just stop. Like I would have to end my life and restart it, and I don't want to do that. So if I just get rid of the shopping bag, or at least the stuff in the shopping bag, which I'm trying to do, and then my views go down, which is fine, but I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody ever wants to buy stuff. I'm not a salesperson. There's flash
Make a
sales.
commercial like Ron Popeil.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Hold on. I have a flash skull watch. It's heart me. Oh, finger hearts. Okay, we'll try that. We'll see. Everybody's leaving now. Back to my shopping bag. Delete. I just want to empty this so it's not a shoppable anymore.
I was driving, so I couldn't respond. A while ago, you said ask if anybody else knew how to do that stuff. I started saying Randy.
Do what? What was I
The
talking
stuff on your
about?
computer,
Um,
something you discovered on your computer that you didn't know that you could do.
why did he discover this? Or are
Oh, I
you
don't know.
just
I'm
being
sure he knows
facetious?
everything. He knows everything about everything. So.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to talk bad about people.
Yeah.
I'm over people in general. Dude, I don't want to just move it to the top. I want to delete it. I put way too much in here. This is why I don't do this the way that it tells you to do it. Because you can put up to 150 products in the shopping bag thing
Oh yeah.
that attaches to your live. And then when I want to get out, that's why I put like 10 because how many are left? Oh, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The bag should be empty. What's in the bag? Nothing. Nothing. There we go. There's my flash goal. Pin that. There we go. Why can't? Oh, you're not. Are you not allowed to turn your camera off anymore? Ha, that's interesting. I don't have an option to turn my camera off.
Uh,
There it is. I found it. I found it. I have to take
yay.
my medicine. I don't want to do that on camera.
uh, yeah.
Gotta take my medicine. I'll come back. But I don't even really want to be on here.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling TikTok today. I've
All right.
seriously
End it
had like,
and go rest up.
huh?
I said, end it and go rest then.
I have to do my hours though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I just like, I don't know. I'd rather do it from the computer, but I can't do a shoppable from my computer.
Oh yeah.
There's there's advantages and disadvantages. They haven't integrated everything yet.
Okay, that's why I
You
was
know,
just getting ready to ask you why you couldn't do it. I understand.
because like you can't gift people, you can't do any of the
Right.
things that they want you to do, you know?
Hmm.
So, and I don't know what's going on. I know a lot of people are not on, and most of the people are doing sleep lives
Yeah.
because they figured out that they can get their hours. That's not why I'm doing it.
Right.
Are you going to register for the events?
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
um, that does help push it out more
Right.
when more people are registered. Plus, I was telling them last night, like, it's going to give you the advantage of being like priority to play. So, uh, I'm so putting my putting my boxes away so they aren't on the bed anymore. And then I will be back getting rid of my garbage, eat my stuff, put that in the garbage. My nose is draining.
Yeah.
So fun. I'm a little anxious about going to work
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
because I have to have this conversation with, let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's see what it
Okay, so I
says.
can see where to register.
Yeah, you can register as a guest or as
Yeah, no, I can't see where it's at.
click on my
I
profile
went.
picture
I did.
and then right
And it
underneath
says,
my name,
okay.
it should say live event 8:30 today. I'm typing. You don't have to go to my bio, FYI. All you had to do is click that live event thing,
Yep.
and it'll do it right from here. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. I was doing a shoppable. Now I'm doing a normal live, and I'm asking ChatGPT what I should send me my schedule for work and have me on a AM shift, which I told him when I started I could not work. How do I, Sally, approach him
Hello.
to discuss? Hey, how do I approach him to discuss? Let's see. Let's see what ChatGPT tells me. That's frustrating, but you still made the right move by. Oh wait, that's that was about HR. It scrolled
Oh
up.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I noticed I'm scheduled for an AM shift. When I started, I let you know the mornings don't work for me, and when we agreed I'd be on the PM schedule, I wanted to check in and see if this was an oversight. This is going to be a That's how Jamie told me to approach it.
Yeah.
So, um,
Yep. That sounds good.
this is going to be an in-person conversation.
Show him
Ah,
the schedule on your phone and say, "Is this right?"
Hello, Uncle Bill.
Hello. How are
Michelle,
you?
welcome in. And I know you sent the heart me. Hi, Danelle, welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. Danelle, I know that you're friends with Mr. Bill. I'm going to get you that follow back. I did not see a message from you. So I'm getting you that follow back so that I will get your messages in. Thank you for the go popular. You just became the 90th person in my fan club because I did have more than that, and my TikTok went kaput for a little bit.
Good.
Oh, Mr. Bill said you sent me a message. I don't know. Then that's maybe why I didn't see it. Maybe
Could
that's
be.
why I didn't see it.
I thought that's what she said. How are you, Danelle?
Because if we're not friends, then it goes into that other folder. But says says to tell him I saw the new schedule and wanted to check in. I noticed on the AM shift, I'm on the AM shift, but when I started, I mentioned mornings were impossible for me. So yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
And then if he tries to give pushbacks, I'll just tell him I understand that, but I can't work mornings, and we need to stay like I want to stay consistent with the availability I gave you when I was hired.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. Bill sent you your invite. Yay! So if I'm doing it's toxic feud is what I'm calling it. Because you can't rip off Family Feud. Thank you for the
Yeah.
corn. I do have a flash goal, guys, and it's finger hearts, and I've got 5 minutes left. Do have a flash
Yeah.
goal.
Goofy Skittles and Linda was in Sunday night.
Yeah, they came and
Had
played
fun.
on Sunday, and
They're all friends.
Callie
She's friends with
Callie
all
is
of
on
them.
the team. Callie is on the team. It's fun, and I'm trying to make it interactive, so it's not like a lot of the other games you see on here. It's a little different, and I'm doing it like a box battle, but it's going to be a box battle that actually, you know, oh, I'm so cold. A box battle that you're actually like engaged in, where you're not just sitting in a box and collecting or trying to get people to give you money. Um, so you have the opportunity to earn. She said she doesn't follow them anymore, Mr. Bill, but
Oh,
that's
okay.
okay. That's okay.
You can be
I
on my team.
I
Hey.
have a suggestion for people with the teams. Callie was in here last night. Mr. Bill was in here last night. And I think that you guys should get together like anywhere from 8 to 12 people that you can rotate through. And then they can play from the chat. You know, I think that'll be fun. They can't give you answers, but they can at least like if they think they're better at the question that came up, then you could I'm doing this switch the player thing. I have to fix the board and I have to fix oh, you guys had a falling out. Happens a
Uh-oh.
lot. It happens a lot on here. I don't really want to focus on that.
Yeah,
I've had falling outs with people on here.
yeah.
There
No, I didn't know that, Danelle. Sorry to hear that.
there's a lot of people the people get distracted from what reality is and they get caught up in things like there was a woman in here educated and empowered this morning and she was last night I was in her live for a little while and she was talking about not people but just how when she came onto TikTok she planned to do like 15 to 20 hours total of her time being spent on TikTok and that included her live streams and how she was going on now 7 days a week and pretty much all day and how addicting it is. And like I keep joking around that I'm gonna do a recovery group. Hi, Emmy, welcome in. I keep joking around about doing a recovery group for TikTok on TikTok. Um, but it's serious
Yep.
because TikTok really does know what they're doing. They know how to, hi, author Kim, welcome in. They really do know how to get you addicted to this, whether it's because you find a host and you sit in their room for a while and you like, listening to the person. Hi, Sports Rumble, welcome in. Or, because you're doom scrolling on the FYP or just through one of the feeds that you have. Mr. Bill, I'm going to mute you and you're burping. Thank you for the heart,
I'm,
me.
I'm in road
Thank you.
construction. I got stripes on the road again.
I
TikTok
know.
Anonymous.
Well, that's what I'm talking about because
Yep.
a lot of people, including myself, but I do come on with intention. So I am a little bit different than other people. I have intention. But when I have that intention, a lot of times, have a great day, Janelle. Thank you for coming in.
Say,
Um, a lot of times with that intention, I'm not hitting my flash goal. It's just not happening. Five, five queen gift, and I'm not gonna hit my flash goal. Whatever. I'll be back in the D League soon. It'll be fine. Um, I tend to spend too much time on here, which is why the past week I have been trying to cut it back and not because it's a lot of simulation and it's a lot of mental drain and it can be very, 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 very frustrating, especially when you start seeing what other people are doing and it makes you like it's addicting. It makes you want to do what they're doing and you get distracted and you kind of go off path of what you started on here. Like when I came on here, my intention was not to be a game show host. I was going to talk about my life. That's it. But I'm good at it, so why not do it?
Right.
right,
And it's fun. Like, and who knows, in a month it might not be fun anymore for me.
right.
I may not enjoy it anymore. Don't know. And in a month, it may not be doing well. It could be doing great. You got to see how it goes. That's why I scheduled all these events the way that I did. Let's see who's in here. We got Sports Rumble with Ryan, One Killa, Callie, Sister Alice, Mr. Bill, Raziar just came in. Welcome in. Gen Xer. Um, just like
Oh,
me.
that's Razor.
Oh, I can't spell, man. They left. They came in. They
He,
did a
oh,
flyby.
oh,
They
he's
did one
also
of
another
those.
friend of mine.
Gotcha. So they're just checking
Yeah,
out what you're doing.
probably.
Yeah. But Sister Alice is down there. She's hanging out with us, listening to me just ramble.
Hi, Sister Alice.
Hello.
I caught her last night before I went live. I went in and I did the flyby, I did the heart me and the couple of gifts or whatever. Had a blast. But
I'll
I was
see y'all
talking about
tonight. I gotta go to a meeting.
okay.
All right.
We'll see you later.
Good
Have
luck.
fun.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye. She's gotta go. Gotta
Yep.
go, go, go. Ale, ale, ale. Um, I don't know. I'm just tired. You can see it in my eyes. I got
Yeah.
rid of this because I was sleeping a lot. I got rid of it, but everybody's freaking out because of this.
Yeah.
Can't do this anymore. It's not that you can't do it. You just can't do it the entire time you're live. They want to see your
Right.
face. Um, I don't, I'm gonna have to work on this while I'm on here because I forgot I have to change that tiny tiny. What are the gifts?
Yep. Yeah. I was just getting ready to ask you about that.
Let's go to the gift box for Mr. Bill. I need a 20 coin gift. The only 20 coin gift is let him cook and perfume. Should I do let him cook?
Sure.
So I'm gonna have to, how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have to screenshot it. Hold, please. All right. So I put it in Canva, and now I'm going to go into Canva on my computer. I should have it in there. Oh, I'm in, my body hurts. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Misty. I am updating my toxic feud board. I forgot I needed to do that. So I'll crop this. I gotta change the picture. Taylor Swift. I don't care. I really don't care about Taylor Swift.
Nah.
Everybody, like, they all pay attention to these celebrities and stuff, and
Right.
it's not my thing. Like, I really,
No.
I tell people all the time. I used to tell my ex. He'd be like, "Did you hear?" And I'm like, "I don't care." And he's like, "Why?"
Right.
And I'd be like, "They're literally making money off of you caring."
Yep.
And I thought you didn't care about stuff like that. Let's see. Let them cook. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's crop this
Yeah.
again.
I'm not a fan of theirs, so why would I be interested in
It's
what
not
they're
even
saying?
about being a fan. I like Taylor
Yeah.
Swift songs. It's not even about
Yeah.
that. It's like why like you realize that they're making money by
Uh huh.
entertaining you. You know, I
Right.
know that's what I'm trying to do on here, but you think I'm gonna be like Taylor Swift?
No.
Probably not.
No, she's
I
got some
like
all
her.
right songs. I just don't like her as a person. So
Why?
I just don't care for her.
What is the problem with her?
One
She's
thing is like she's making money off of everybody she's ever dated for one thing, which
no,
everybody
she's
knows
not.
that now. Well,
She doesn't make money
a
off of
lot of
everybody she's dated.
the songs that she writes about the people she dated.
Yeah, well, so
But
does
I
every other.
guess
So did
that's all right.
Stevie
That's what she
Nicks.
does.
Stevie Nicks not only made money off
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
person she dated, but she made him play
yep.
the music for it and sing
Yeah.
with her.
Really. Yep.
So that's really not a great reason, Mr. Bill.
Yeah.
I just shot
Oh
that
well.
down.
I'll find another reason.
You don't have a reason.
She roots for the wrong football team. There. That's it.
The only reason she roots for that football team is because he's her fiance
Right.
and they were together. I watched that whole thing develop. You know why? Because that guy's brother was on the Eagles
Uh huh.
and I had to watch the dumb Eagles every weekend
Oh yeah.
because God forbid he missed football. And then when I was doing my homework and the game would be over, he'd be like, "You want to go hang out?" I'd be like, "I have homework. You just spent 3 hours watching a football game that should really not be 3 hours long."
Yeah. I like football, but I hardly ever get to watch it anymore.
Uh, he he told me that I wouldn't see him on the weekends if I didn't watch football.
Oh yeah.
And then when I had things to do or didn't want to be there or whatever. Okay, so this dude, how did I do this? I don't remember how I did this. I don't remember. Oh, I saved it as an image. That's what I did. Oh, I grouped it together and saved it as an image.
Hmm.
I gotta do this. My stomach hurts. Probably anxiety.
So I was getting ready to say, right from having to go back to work.
I don't want to have this conversation with this guy
Right. I
because
understand that too.
you get like out of the job, you can't tell somebody that, well, you have to be available at this now.
Hmm.
Download selection. Oh, I got it. Now I remember. Post your live highlights to reach more viewers. I'm good.
North side.
Now I have to fix this. Now I have to fix this. Image source go away. Yeah, because I deleted the file.